Welcome to pattern making and textile design in AutoCAD. To draw pattern drafting of a skate block using quarter scale, and those are the raw measurements that we are going to use. Those are the measurements required for us to do the pattern drafting of a skate block. Shaping the waist, and those are the requirements as well. The measurements that we also need as we draw our pattern drafting for the skate block. Right, so we begin by selecting a line. Make sure your ortho is on so that you draw straight lines, and then you click on the starting point, specify the starting point, and we're going to draw a rectangle using the length measurement of the skate and the hip measurement is our waist measurement. Right, our length vertical line is going to have 60 centimeters, and then horizontal is going to have 58.5. That's our half hip measurement, and 60 centimeters vertical, as well as 58.5 at the top there. And once we have that, we also have to divide that into two so that we have half of that. Right, and right. Once we've done that, we need also to offset this line and get our waist to hip measurements, which is 20 centimeters. Enter, and then offset this line by 1.25 going upwards, which allows us to make a waist cave. And then reduction on the sides of the skate, we also mentioned is 3.25 on both sides. Enter, so offset again on the side, 3.25, enter. And then once we've done that, we also draw lines to join on our side, join the sides, right. And then once we've done that, we extend those lines so that we'll touch that 1.25 line that we've drawn at the top. You just type extend on the command line so that you'll be able to extend there. Right, once we have extended these lines to touch this line, we also join those lines with our blocks. Just join the lines from the side to the center front. Go to the center front, and we also do the same there in the front there. Right. Now we need to find the center of the back of the block. Right, find the center of the back skate block. We are saying from this side to this center front. So we are using this line so that we get the center of that. So pick a line so that we'll be able to have the center. Pick a line, this end point going that direction, and then we mark the position where we're going to put our dart there. Right, offset this line to mark the position of our dart length offset by 14 for the back. Offset to 14. Right. And then also offset this line through 1,5. Also do the same for this other side as well. And then we complete that by drawing lines. We also extend these lines so that they touch our waist there. Right. Extend. Enter. Extend this one, and this one. Enter. And then I join the lines from the dot there. Now we need to curve. You do the same, but here we are going to use the third of the waist measurement, and like half of the measurement. Now we want to curve the waist, touching those points. This one. This one. Right, and then we remove the lines that we don't need there. You just click on it. Sometimes you do it by trimming, but on these ones I'm not trimming. I just remove the lines that I don't want. You just highlight them and you delete them. These ones were just guiding me to find the positions of where I was going to put my dart. And then we also do the same on the other side of the block. Mark on the center of the side on the hip so that you'll be able to make your curve smoothly. Your curve should pass and should not exceed 0,5. So it should pass through that guide that would have placed by this one at the center of this line on the hip. And then you draw curves on both sides. And then we are done with our skirt block. Then we move on to do a textile design in 3D. Right, we now have our complete diagram of the block where we have the center back and the center front. You can as well separate the pieces and start manipulating them into the patterns or the designs that you would want. Right, then let's move on to textile design. Textile design is all about applying color to a fabric. So just draw a square like I've done there on my 3D working space, and then type in materials, and a dialog will come out like that one. And then once you have a dialog, click on where it's written plate or generic fabric, and click on that one, duplicate, select duplicate, and then look for the fabric that you would want from the AutoCAD library. You can as well collect pictures and designs from your own library that would have done or that would have saved in your own computer. But for now, let me just pick, let me say plate, displayed one there, and then you click on where it's on this arrow, it allows you to add that material to your diagram. And once I have that one, you can actually now draw it to your diagram, and then you press on the diagram, and then you have that design on the diagram. It should be there on the diagram. Realistic, so that you get that one. Right, there we are. And then you can actually change the lines of those or the shape. If it is too big for you, you click on the pencil here to show that you want to edit. And you also get another dialog. There is the dialog that comes. And then once you have that dialog, you have that image, and you want to change the lines. Maybe these lines on your diagram, they're not coming as they are there, so you double click on this one for you to make the changes. And you also have another dialog which gives you the options to make changes. Right, so you can also change on the sample size. There it's 508, the width and the height of your designs, or the boxes or the spaces, the square, I mean, on the diagram. So you can actually change the measurement of the width, and it automatically changes the height of those squares and then look on your diagram. You can actually see that it has changed there. So you can actually change the color. If you go to the color, you also change the color there. You can also change the brightness. You can edit the brightness. You can edit the lines. You can invent, make changes, and then you can come out with all sorts of designs that you'd want to apply on your fabric. And then for more on this on textile design and pattern making, you can as well contact the above given contacts. For today we end here and we stop here. Thank you.